I was going through last year, the rap sheet looked real long. It just looked like there was no end to it, and there was no hope and no help. But God rolled it up. Step by step, he rolled it up. And he tucked it under. And he showed me that he was always there. He showed me that my prayers were answered. He showed me that he had not forgotten about me. He showed me that he had always heard my prayers. And so when I look back at that rap sheet that was presented before me, all the troubles, all the trials, all the obstacles, the situations, the circumstances, the setbacks, the pains, the betrayals, the hurts, and when God rolled it up and showed me how to move on, now I know that my strength says that I can hold on to God and I can break out of what I'm going through, to break through to what God has for me. Why? Because I can't stay where I am. I have to go to the other side. If I stay here, I'll die. If I keep saying the same thing, I'll die. If I keep doing the same thing, I'll die. If I keep believing the same thing, I'll die. If I keep expecting the same thing that's contrary to God's will, I'll die. So now today I made up my mind. This is my twilight time right here. I'm going to speak what God says about my life and who he says I am, what he says I can have, what he says I can do. And I'm going to enter from the outer city, outer gate. And I'm going to enter into the Holy of Holies. And I'm going to give God the worship and the praise to receive all that God has for me. That's all they were saying. That's all God wants us to understand today. He wants us to know that in order for you to receive what he has for you, it's already there and present and manifest for you. But you got to break out of what you believe and what the enemy has presented to you and what he has brought to you. He can bring stuff to our doors so hard and for so long and so often until we can't even see nowhere. We're not even trying to see past that. It just takes too much work to see past that, to think past that, to hear past that. But in the twilight of your life, in the twilight of your circumstances, your trials, your obstacles and situations, that is the time to break through. That is the time to break out of what you're thinking, what you believe, what he's presented. That's the time for you to open your mouth wide with a praise. You don't know why you praise and you don't care. That's the time you worship God until you don't have any more tears, until you're just too tired to even do anything else, because therein you will find your blessings. But you got to break out. Amen. To break through. Amen? Amen. Amen. God bless you. Come on and give God a hand.